what happened is that Israel, with the support of the United States, launched what was apparently a well-planned and long-planned surprise attack on Iran on June 13th. The pretext was Iran's peaceful nuclear program, because there's no evidence that it's anything other than a peaceful nuclear energy program. That was the pretext. The real goal was to collapse the Islamic Republic of Iran, to collapse the government and bring about regime change. And it failed spectacularly. They thought that the Iranian system would collapse within a day or two by this shock and awe campaign of taking out top commanders, putting out this propaganda, calling on the Iranian people to rise up. And they thought that Iran was a house of cards and it would collapse like other regimes in the region that they have targeted. That didn't happen. The Iranian people rallied around the state, even those who oppose it, because Iran is a country with a great deal of political diversity. And I've heard several Iranians saying that they have not seen this kind of national unity since Iraq invaded the country in 1980 at the behest of Western powers at the time. And Iran instead rallied. Within the same day, it replaced the murdered military commanders and launched a fierce counterattack against Israel. And instead of showing Israel's strength, this attack demonstrated to the whole world Israel's weakness, because the Iranian ballistic missiles were able to just get through the multi-layered US and Israeli missile shields. And as time went on, they were doing increasing damage, of which we've only seen a fraction because of the heavy military censorship in Israel. But what we've seen is enough to tell us that Israel could not stand this for very much longer, and their interceptors were about to run out. And it wasn't just the physical destruction, it was also the fact that Israel's only international airport was shut down, its ports were shut down, its oil refinery is still shut down, its economy was shut down, and Israel was unable to defend itself, even with the might of the United States behind it, with the US Navy missile destroyers in the Mediterranean, with the US THAAD anti-missile systems, with various allied air forces, including in neighboring Arab states, working night and day to shoot down drones and missiles. Israel was exposed as completely naked. And for the first time, the Israeli people on a mass scale realized that they do not have immunity to just enjoy days at the beach while Israel is perpetrating genocide in Gaza, genocide in Lebanon, bombing Yemen, that they could not continue to enjoy this first world lifestyle, carefree lifestyle, while murdering and massacring the indigenous people of the region. So it was a massive strategic defeat for Israel. They didn't achieve a single one of their goals. Netanyahu came out and declared a historic victory. He said that we defeated the nuclear weapons threat and the ballistic missiles threat. Obvious nonsense. Now everybody knows that the US strike on the Iranian nuclear sites was just political theater, and that nobody even knows where Iran's enriched uranium is, and the US intelligence assessment that came out and said that at best the US may have set Iran's nuclear programs back by a few months. And of course, just the absolute lie that the ballistic missile program was defeated when Israel was hammered by salvo after salvo of ballistic missiles to the last minute. And then, of course, the real goal, regime change, failed. Having said all that, people have to recognize that this was a one round in an ongoing war, that the US and Israeli determination to destroy Iran as a sovereign state will not relent. And the purpose of them targeting Iran is simple. It's because Iran is a sovereign country that is something that is intolerable to the United States, which can only tolerate puppet regimes. And even worse, it is a sovereign country that supports the resistance in Palestine and other countries in the region. That and that alone is why Iran is number one on the target list. And they failed this time, the United States and Israel, but they will come back for another try.
سرچ مدیا